1986 was a pivotal year. We're talking about a year that birthed some of the most groundbreaking albums in the history of the game. We're about to take a deep dive into 4 landmark albums that dropped. We gotta talk about the Beastie Boys and their debut album, License to Ill. It was the first rap album that hit #1 on the Billboard 200, staying there for 7 straight weeks. They were 3 white kids from New York City who embraced the energy of punk rock and injected it into their rhymes. They connected with a whole generation of kids looking for something fresh. Rick Rubin gave the tracks a sound that was unlike anything else out there. The Beastie Boys was a cultural reset button. It showed the world that hip-hop was here to stay and it was gonna be loud. Next up, we're going back to the roots of hip-hop with Kool Moe Dee. His first album, simply titled Kool Moe Dee, was a masterclass in lyrical mastery and flow. Before he went solo, Kool Moe Dee was a part of the Treacherous 3, one of the pioneering groups of the hip-hop movement. On his solo debut, he showcased his intricate rhyme schemes and unparalleled control. His voice is deep, commanding, and authoritative. When Kool Moe Dee rapped, you listened. He had a way of delivering his rhymes with such precision and power. His battles, like the ones with LL, weren't just about dissing your opponent. They were displays of lyrical genius. Kool Moe Dee's debut album was about the power of words and the skill of storytelling through rhyme. The 2 Live Crew is what we are. Now let's talk about a group that pushed the boundaries of free speech. Their debut album was raunchy and definitely not for the faint of heart. Coming straight out of Cali, Uncle Luke, a local Miami DJ, heard him and convinced him to move to Florida, where he became their manager and hype man. 2 Live Crew brought a whole new sound. Their music was bass heavy, sexually explicit, and unapologetically provocative. This record went certified gold. They went to jail for performing these songs, and store clerks went to jail for selling the records. This was the era of the parental advisory sticker, and 2 Live Crew wore that label like a badge of honor. Their music sparked controversy and even legal battles. Love them or hate them, you can't deny the impact of 2 Live Crew. We gotta give it up for a pair of queens of hip-hop, Salt-N-Pepa. Cheryl Salt James and Sandra Pepper Denton, along with their DJ Spenderella, brought a feminine perspective and a whole lot of flavor to the game. Hot, Cool, and Vicious was a certified hit, going platinum and spawning anthems like Push It and My Mic Sounds Nice. The music was catchy and danceable and spoke to the experiences of women in an empowering way. Salt-N-Pepa's influence on hip-hop is unquestionable. They paved the way for a bunch of female artists. They broke down barriers, challenged stereotypes, and inspired generations of women to pick up a mic and make their voices heard. The legacy of 1986 were albums that changed the game forever. It was a year of innovation and trend setting, setting the trends for the debuts of '87. But for 1986, it's a wrap.